I was very happy to be asked to do the makeup for the Mathiew Williamson show, because his collections are wonderful and he's an incredibly charming man. The show was staged in the impressive and expansive Turbine Hall of the Tate Modern Gallery, the first time a fashion show has been held there. The makeup for the show was sponsored by Suki, which wasn't a tough call for me as it's been one of my favourite brands for years. I had the winner of my blog competition, Jessica Nash, coming backstage, which was great. She was fantastic to have around and everyone on my team really liked her. A few days before the show I went to see the collection and discuss the makeup with Mathiew. There was a Japanese theme running through the collection. Everyone felt the makeup should be natural and gorgeous, but with something a little quirky and graphic around the eyes. Using the girls in his studio as models, I tried out several ideas and presented them all. Everyone was immediately drawn to a rusty-coloured liquid eyeliner I had created, using a brown gel liner mixed with a bright orange pigment. The colour was very unusual and worked really well with the collection. The model skin was kept beautifully sheeny and luminous, using Suki's original creamy foundation. After concealing and dusting lightly with powder on the T-zone, I did some sculpting and highlighting using one of Suki's cheek duos. Brows were filled in naturally for a polished look, using a combination of the liquid brow pen and the brow powder palette. And lips were very natural, just using lip essence, balm and a touch of lipstick number 13. The beauty press are a big fixture backstage and it's my job to talk them through the look and inspiration for the makeup. I used the back of my assistant Jessie's hand to show them how I was mixing the colour. I had a brilliant team of around 10 makeup artists working with me, most of which have worked with me before on shows. We had around 24 girls to make up, so constant checking of the model list on the wall was needed, just to make sure we were keeping on top of things. For the eyeliner, we all had to constantly mix up more of the custom-made rust colour, and I had to check every girl when she was finished, giving notes and guidance to my assistants. The liner was applied in quite a thick, straight line to give the graphic shape we were going for. My team took it in turn to stand near the door and grab girls as they entered. Otherwise they get taken off for shoe fittings and other things, and before you know it, the show's about to start and lots of the girls haven't got any makeup on. I made the exact colour from the fitting again, using Suki's gel eyeliner in 04, which is a shimmery chocolate brown, and mixing it with a bright orange theatrical Fardell paint, and sometimes adding a tiny touch of bright yellow to add more warmth for those that needed it. The mix had to be slightly different for each girl to suit her skin tone. The stressy bit was right before the show when 5 of the models who were coming from Tom Ford's show arrived as the rest of the girls were already in their first outfits and getting ready for the lineup. This was made more stressful by the layout at the Tate. Usually hair and makeup is on the same level as the dressing room and catwalk, but we were on a completely different floor. I found Anya Rubik and had to do her makeup in a matter of minutes, during which time the producer was shouting, "We have to start the show!" Me and a couple of my assistants raced upstairs to find some of the late arrivals, and then had to do their makeup in a very low light in the corner of a dressing room. This room looks quite bright, but in fact there was only one makeup mirror and one light, so it was pretty dark. Everyone felt the stress. Mathiew invited me to put my hand on his heart at one point while the girls were lining up, and I could just feel it beating like crazy. In the end, I had to finish off the last girl's makeup in the lineup minutes before they stepped out. It really does help to have a calm persona in this job. During the show, I stayed at the head of the lineup, touching up and checking the makeup, making sure that everything had come together. The models are already very tall, but once they have on their vertiginous heels, they are giants, so this tends to involve lots of reaching up. I don't think people watching the show would have had any idea how mad things actually got in the 10 minutes before the show started. The collection was a triumph. The combination of the beautiful intricacies of Matthew's clothes and the minimal grandeur of the Tate was breathtaking. After the show, I had a big hug with Matthew's muse, the divine Dree Hemingway, and the press editors descended to congratulate Matthew on the collection. After I'd congratulated Matthew myself, I caught up with my winner Jessica again, to find out if she'd enjoyed watching the show from the front of house after spending so much time backstage.
It was incredible. I've seen pictures in magazines and stuff on film, but to be there and to see the transformation from in here to the show was just, they were goddesses. I was just in awe.
Did they look really good?
Everyone looked stunning in the clothes. I've never seen such amazing clothes.
Yeah, they were
up close. They were everyone just looked flawless.
Oh, good, because it's so hard for me because I'm here and you know how mad it was today. It was insane. And then in the lineup it was quite dark, so as they were getting dressed I was finishing the makeup, so I can't imagine. I hope that they look amazing on the other side, but because I'm here, so it's so nice that you...
No, they did, and the makeup worked so well, because in here it was quite minimal, it wasn't a heavy look, and then it just blended in so well with the clothes. I was just in awe.
Oh, good. So it's really exciting.
Yeah, it was brilliant, it was amazing. I'm so grateful to have been given the chance to enter an Enter of One, and everyone's been so friendly and helpful and made me feel really welcome and involved me. So.
Good, well you were such a lovely winner. I couldn't have asked for a nicer person.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
To come along, and I'm really pleased that you enjoyed it.
I did, I loved it, it's a dream come true.
Good.